Hello and welcome to Boss Rush Island 3. Start off with Sauda in this here position and then get a dart monkey. You want to be able to see over the edge here and also be like pretty far down to the left. And then get up a 002 spike factory on set target to the middle of this little platform it's on. Quickly upgrade it to a fast production and even faster production. The start here is kind of fast. We're going to do a bunch of moab shredders. But it's honestly like a very easy, very simple boss rush today. After you get up your moab shredder, you're going to want to quickly get up a 420 juggernaut just to clean up the balloons. And optionally, you can get down tack shooter there just to prevent more lives leaked. Get up 2 more 032s. And then quickly get up the ultra juggernaut by selling your tack shooter first because it costs like 750 extra bucks. Then you're going to want to get up a 204 village, or 203 is what I got, and get up a radar scanner so that you have some camera detection. I have this sped up like very quick, so but it's pretty simple, so that's why I have it sped up a bunch. Just spam down a bunch of moab shredders. Here we get down 5 of these lovely fellers, and we have so much money here that we haven't even sold the ones that we got earlier that aren't doing anything. Get up jungle drums, and then inside of the village range, you're going to want to get down a 240, and then sell the junk moab shredders, and you should pretty quickly be able to afford a MAD. If at any point in this run you feel like you're going to die, or you just want to be more cautious, do it, okay? You can buy 3 ring of fires down at the bottom. You can buy 15 of them. I don't care. That you will be a-okay and get a very similar score. Anyways, up next, all we're going to do is get down a 052. Sorry about that. I knew I was saying something wrong. And you're just going to want to target it to where Bloonarius is going. Here, my targeting is very off. All 5 of my tier 3s are doing absolutely nothing right now. But it really doesn't matter. This is just a very easy boss rush. So yeah, if you want to right now, you can spam down a ton of 032 dart monkeys. That would be extremely beneficial. However, I'm kind of lazy, so I didn't really want to. But I get down a call to arms to buff our mad and our carpet of spikes. Use the carpet of spikes ability, the mad ability, and the call to arms whenever you can, and upgrade your dart monkey to a plasma monkey fan club. We're just going to be getting a very casual degree 1 Dart Paragon to be starting. Of course, if you guys want to, you guys can, actually place down a ton of Dart Monkeys, but that just sounds like a lot of work to me. So that's why I'm not doing it. I sell these 5 guys and make sure that we have enough money to get to 150,000, which we do. If you have like $30,000, you should be able to sell everything and get it pretty easily. And here you're going to see why it's like better to go for a degree 20 Dart Paragon, because we just have so much time here where it's not really doing too much. But look, optimizations are kind of lame. All right, 140 pops is well more than enough. Some people may be concerned on like, where have I been all this time? What have you been doing? And the truth is, lots of school, lots of college. It's college apps got back, and just it's been a lot. And YouTube, it's not very profitable. we don't actually make money here. I'm just doing it for fun. But if you do want to encourage me, leave a like, subscribe, leave a nice comment down below, and use code YOBOI, that's YOBOI, in the BTD6 store. Anyways, here we actually spam down all of the 032 dart monkeys. Pretty much, we're just upgrading most of them to tier 4 and then stopping. And then at some point, it doesn't really matter when, start getting up your tier 5s as well. We don't do it immediately because of the Paragon of Power Monkey knowledge, but you want to do it at some point so that they can get pops and you can get, this juicy Plasma Monkey Fan Club pops, and yeah. So yeah, pretty much just fill up your entire monkey limit with dart monkeys and then start selling these villages. I like to keep one around just to have jungle drums on my ultra jug, and just spend every single penny you have on upgrading to Super Monkey fan clubs. Optionally, if you want to, you can buy like a super brittle, or you can buy a tier 5 top path sniper on strong targeting to just really get some boss damage in. But that's not really needed. Here, I'm like, a little worried about Paragon degree. You want at least degree 40 in order to get a really high score. I got degree 45, which means I way overspent. So if you want to, you guys could buy the Dark Paragon at like 102, 103, 104 pops. I waited until 107. So that's just, a very easy queue. 106, 107 is like a very safe number. You guys will be fine. After I get up to Dark Paragon, there's not much more to do. Here I'm just going for Attack Paragon, and by doing that, I'm going for Attack Zone down in this bottom circle, as well as a Super Brit. And it's very important just to, have the Attack Zone close to the boss if you want to get up a Attack Paragon. It's not actually that important. I don't know what I'm saying. Look, what you do here, the Attack Paragon and stuff, it's going to add some pops, that's for sure. Not that much, though. You could buy Mad if you want. It's a little bit easier, a little simpler than going for Paragon because, we're going for all this. We got the Sniper down. We got every single tier 5 tack. We're using the abilities, and it's kind of a mess. It's not that bad, though. But honestly, you guys could just place down a Mad. You could place down a Spiked Mines, and you'd get pretty much the same score. And by the way, if you ever die at any point in the run, just remember, get down a tier 1 Dark Paragon, and when you have a pretty good amount of money and stuff, get down to degree 40, alright? It's pretty simple. You just want to place down Dark Paragons. Here, we just get down a quick little degree 10 tack shooter. You guys can go for degree 20 if you want. Of course, you will get more pops than me, or whatever. And then I try to go for Mad, but it's futile, too close to the end. But anyways, if this video helped you out at all, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment any improvements or any, tips, whatever. If you want to see a video, please let me know, because I will record whatever you guys want. I just don't particularly want to do much myself. Yeah, have a great day. Peace.